Yo!
I'm Chris,
And I'm Trav.
and we're
Fake
fake
rich
rich
and
and
tired.
tired, and I'm scared.
It's getting close to Halloween. I'm working on
Oh,
my
okay.
spook voice.
Oh, that was
Spooky
good, baby.
voice.
That was good. I'm scared. See, as I
I,
told you
I
earlier,
got
I'm
fangs and
scared.
everything. All right, let's get this going.
We talk about all things marriage
Marriage,
mindset
mindset, and
and
money.
money.
Moolah.
And today, on our episode of Toasting with the Travises, we will be talking about
Dun, dun, dun.
fighting while
Fighting.
married.
Fighting in your marriage. And we're talking about um, ways to make sure that it's fair.
Fair fighting.
Fair fighting. So today we got 3 tips for you that should help in your conflict resolution. These are things that helps us and things that we are currently still working on. So, not trying to be all preachy. We're just giving you what we know. First things first, going into conflict resolution, you have to make sure you are checking your tone. What do I mean by checking your tone? You can't go at this person, your spouse or your significant other, like they some person in the street. You know, using all type of vulgar, derogatory terms and stuff like that, putting them down. Um, you also have to make sure you are able to be heard. If you're constantly yelling at your spouse, it's not going to be received well.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So just checking your tone. Everything tone. Just make sure you're trying to watch that when you are in the process of conflict resolution. I know it can be difficult, but it's no different than speaking in public or other things that take practice to be able to be done correctly.
Yeah, all of this takes
It takes
practice.
practice. You have to actively try to monitor your tone and stuff like that in the heat of the moment.
I would say think about when you are expressing your tone, think about if you would want that same tone communicated to you in
That's a
that
real
way.
good one. Yeah,
Because that will help. And sometimes you don't know. Like there are
yeah.
times when I'm saying stuff to him and he like, why are you yelling? And I didn't even realize that it was coming off that way. And I
Hmm.
will sometimes check myself. Sometimes I just keep yelling, but it depends.
Yeah. And it's also a matter of, again, even if it's not just yelling, the way you say something. If you are super sarcastic or if you are, I mean, whatever it may be, if you know that it's something that can be offensive or just kind of re-trigger somebody or something like that.
Yeah, no hidden below the belt,
Right,
stuff
that's
like
it.
that.
No hidden below the belt. And you guys know what that is in your own relationships.
Exactly.
So,
Good points.
you got one?
Yep. So one for me
Mm-hmm.
is listen to understand and not to respond.
That's a great one.
A lot of times when you are in the heat of the argument,
Mm-hmm.
you're just kind of double dutching yourself trying to get in there. You're not really listening to what the other person's saying. You hear them and they going,
Right.
but you're not really listening to what they're saying
Right.
because you're just ready to come back
Oh,
with,
yeah.
with your clap back.
Oh, trust me, I know all too well what that's like
How you know?
because if you've said 7 words, 6 of those words I got something for. I like if you go in this direction, I'm
Seven
ready.
words?
7 words.
Not even
I'm
sentences.
ready.
So when I say I don't like when you did the and you,
That's why I always lose the argument.
because you don't hear nothing I
Be on a
said,
whole different path.
and that's why that's important though,
Yeah.
because you might be in the midst of a conflict, and you're not even listening to what this person is saying. You're just ready to come back with the clap back,
Right.
and y'all probably was in agreement from the beginning.
Really.
Like I might have been hungry and wanted you to cook. But I might say, I was hungry. I wanted you to cook, but I realized that you were tired, so I went and got me something. But
Right.
I was just mad about that. You heard I was hungry, wanted you to cook, and in the back of your mind, you're like, I would have cooked for you, but
If
you
I
blah blah
wasn't so
blah.
damn tired.
You ain't have to be hungry, blah blah blah.
Right.
But you didn't hear all the rest of it
Right.
at the end. Like I realized you was tired, but you didn't hear none of that
Yeah.
because you were waiting to respond. And that's why it's real important to just stop and really listen to what your partner is trying to say, because that might cut out half of the conflict that you have anyway.
Yeah. Agreed. You got another one? That was only two.
I see. Why I gotta give everything? That's okay. I got.
Because you're a giver.
I am. I'm a giver. Okay.
Yeah. It's your love language.
Uh, we just gonna make up
It's
love
going to be
language.
today.
Okay.
Now give the people what they want. Authority tip. Authority tip.
That's three.
Authority.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
three. I had to
authority.
make sure. So, one that's probably gonna rub some people the wrong way, and that's okay. You
Okay.
like rubbing people the wrong? Why you like rubbing on people?
Because their hands is soft like a lady. Get these people the third tip. Come on.
This might rub people the wrong way,
Mm-hmm.
especially my churchy people.
Oh, shoot. Where this going?
The one that I have learned the most from, I think, in our conflict resolution is it's okay to go to bed angry.
Ooh, you going to, yeah.
Now,
Yeah, there's going to be some hurt folks behind that.
hear me out though. I don't mean go to bed tense and, drawn down and heavy and worn out and stressed where you're like stressed out. But it's okay to be like, this argument ain't going nowhere. It's 11, 12 o'clock at night. I got to work in the morning. I got shit to do.
Right.
Can we come back to this, after I get off work tomorrow and we both have, a clearer head, have had
It's
some time
okay
to think about it?
It's definitely okay to go to bed angry.
Go to bed with that situation on the table.
Yeah, you've
As long
exhausted. I'm sorry, you've exhausted everything that you could for that moment or for this particular conflict. You're not getting nowhere with it. The only thing you guys are doing is becoming more irritated, more frustrated. Stop. Go to bed, get some sleep, deal with it the next day,
Yep.
or come back to it somehow, which is great for another point. I guess it's a sub point, and that's being able to take a step back.
That's a bonus because you
Yeah.
said 3 and you give him 4.
Gave him
so,
4. See,
okay.
see how we do, y'all. We give y'all. Look,
You're a giver.
I'm a giver.
Okay.
I'm a giver. Take a step back. Know how to take a step back. Know when it's okay to take a step back, and that helps out with conflict resolution as well. It's just like you were saying. How about we come back to this tomorrow? You go to sleep. We're not getting anything done. Nothing's being accomplished. We're just getting more frustrated. Take a step back. And it don't have to necessarily be at bedtime. It could be midday. Know that it's okay to take a step back.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So you want to add to that, or you got anything for that?
All I have to say is that there are times when people are in the conflict and they're so entangled in it that they don't realize that you're digging yourself deeper and deeper and you're creating more conflict
Right.
because now y'all so tired and y'all are way
Yeah.
past the point of where y'all can't see the field, right? Like a quarterback, like that field of
Phillip
vision.
Rivers.
The
Field
whole,
Yeah.
our Madden people might really understand that
Yeah.
real well. But if you don't have that to see like the entire thing, and you just like see like that one word that they said or something, you're never going to get to a resolution that
Agreed.
way. So if you take that step back, you can see more of the field.
Read the room.
Read the room.
There's times where Chris and I are involved in conflict resolution, and I'm actively trying to get her to help me understand why she's upset or something. And sometimes she just has to flat out be like, look, I don't want to talk about it right now. Is that okay? Can we just not talk about it right now? And for the longest time, it bothered me, but I've leaned into that a hell of a lot more and just allow her to be in her space. I continue on with my day like nothing ever happened. I'm just as happy and jovial and all of that other good stuff. And whenever she's ready to bring it back up, we can deal with it. But it's at a point where she's ready. She's already processed and digested everything that she needs to about whatever the situation is to where she can bring it to me. And now we can effectively address it and communicate effectively and have true conflict resolution.
Exactly.
So, our toast today is to effective communication and proper conflict resolution.
Fair
Fair
conflict.
conflict resolution.
Anytime you resolving conflict though, it's a resolution. So I
Yeah.
think it'll be fair. So yep, I like that toast.
Yeah. So
Let's toast to that.
toast to that. Let us know what you guys do for conflict resolution in your relationships. And we may end up sharing some more things that we do. But until then, for right now, that about it.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Trav.
And we're Fake Rich and Tired.